gonna do some audio testing before I get into it today. Okay, so that's definitely too quiet, right? Yeah. Okay, so how is this? Let's see if this is better. Okay, I'll just kind of talk at a normal level and listen to myself for a bit. So we're gonna go to about right here. And how does this sound? Is this good? I might just go with that for today. Okay, what does this sound like? I should say something really loud. Objection! Yeah, I think that'll work fine. We'll go with that. Okay, so we'll swap over here. Oh, I forgot to turn monitoring off. That's embarrassing. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot to add the new graphics. Oh, this sucks. Okay, well, let me see if the ones here are loud enough.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
Okay, let me lower the game some. Okay, what is this like?
Hold it! Take that!
Okay, perfect. I'll go with that. Okay, so let me scroll this down some. The small phoenix. Nah, it's time to rise from the ashes. Well, not yet, but... Wiz, will you tell me what the hell is going on? What is this all about? Science! Okay, we're gonna try it at, like, right here. I think this is good. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that.
Hold it!
Okay, and I'll go ahead and talk here. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Alright, putting that junk away, and then we'll go ahead and play the game. How's everybody's day? Is everybody skibbity in Ohio today? You're going to the gym? So I was gonna work out today, but instead I ended up talking to my grandma for 3 hours, so that's why I started so late. Apologies. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Something to say, Phoenix? Maya!
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow! Good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've got no time to waste. I know I just played this graphic like 30 times, testing audio, but
Hold it!
we have some time to waste.
Take that!
Sorry, I don't know how that'll help us figure this out.
You're useless, Mia. Alright, I guess we'll see if, recovering from a long day at work with Yakuza 5? My ex-wife keeps missing me, but her aim is getting better. Okay, I can do the voice. Mr. Wright, you did very well today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like that when you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And can you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yeah. There's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing matter. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way for me to help you. Sorry. Oh. Since I'm in the evidence, is there anything I can show him? I don't guess any of this will be very helpful. Alright, let's learn about D. Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
Genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why's that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studio was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And? What?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
What could those rumors be? Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Please, no, we're fine. We don't need more Manila.
Oh, he used to be a miner. Straight to video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought him to, she brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks, how high, and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
I was wondering, Mr. Hammer. Oh, I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. You know, let me ask the dead guy real quick. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in the business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in a little production at Global.
How could he do that? That's not true. That's impossible. I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago. Well, there's only one thing to do. We've got to go back in time, baby!
Yeah, it's rewind time.
What voice was I doing for her? It was like the chocolate lady, right? Oh, well, I guess I don't need the voice actor. Something to say, Miss Oldbag. Oh my gosh, the double? The triple?
The old windbag sure is quiet today.
Even Maya's sick of the ellipses.
The quadruple!
You know, this place is really peaceful like this.
The quintuple ellipsis gaming! Let's go!
Nick! I think her guard's down. Kick her!
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those jelly donuts in the guard station, if we wanted.
The sextuple! The sextuple ellipsis gaming!
You eat, you die. Woo! She's alive!
The sextuple ellipsis gaming! Oh my gosh! Oh, there's only one thing to do for sextuple gaming.
Click that like button! Smash that subscribe button! Thank you muchly for cheering me on!
I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal? He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
How many minutes are we in? 15? 15 minutes and I already feel like I need a shower.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt?
Oh, thank God, Maya. Maya doesn't know.
That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer.
I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stop on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. That's not true. That's impossible.
Hey, how about my attorney's badge? What do you think of this?
Think? I'm not in the mood for thinking. Thank you very much.
Well, I doubt there's anything we need to examine, so we'll just go deeper in. Let's go to the employee area.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just one time.
This trial will be done and over by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yarr! No, 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 no! No touching! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
I almost had a heart attack!
I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
Dramatique indeed.
Anyway, I'm here to examine that plate on the table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
Oh, we don't have the bottle anymore. I was gonna show him the bottle.
So you're looking for traces of sleeping pills? How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct, pal. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave us some testing solution.
Bill? Guys, Bill's here!
This reacts to the sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
No. Everything in due time, pal. Something to say, pal?
Oh, the double? The triple? Oh. Nothing can beat Old Bag's sextuple gaming.
Well, oh, sorry, Your Honor, I'm having another stroke. The testing solution on the plate changed color, alright.
So the food on this plate has been laced with sleeping pills?
Looks like it, pal.
How goes your investigation?
To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch up the suspects.
What do you think, Detective?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Edgeworth, though.
You didn't know the stream was today? To be fair, I literally slapped it together like maybe an hour ago, so I did say that I was gonna try to stream today, but I didn't like schedule it, so apologies. I should have been a little more clear. But it's okay, this is a series where the VOD might actually be entertaining, so... How's Edgeworth doing anyways?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it, pal. He was going on about how it was hot and bitter, like hell itself.
Whoa.
Talk about burns, pal.
Anyways.
Spaghetti! Wow, the fury of Edgeworth!
Yeah, crushing paper cups. What an edgelord. Cups? Bottles? What? Phoenix, what are you on about? Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills. Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than... the victim!
So I was right. Doubt there's really anything I want to show him, so I guess we'll go ahead and go to the dressing room since we're here.
Oh, hello! What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? WP's innocent! Yeah, and I am really grateful for all you've done, but... this week was the last episode of The Steel Samurai.
No! I can't believe they've done this. To be fair, they'd have to recast the villain, so of course they're gonna end the show. This might be the last time we talk to Penny Nichols for quite some time. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2?
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Something to say, card collector Penny? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. The rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said, apparently.
She evolves into penny dollars?
Some dirt? What dirt?
The Switch 2 rumors. 2?
Dirt. You know. Bad stuff. Something to say, me? I don't know what dirt means. Oh wait, I do know what dirt means. I just remembered. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using a new studio. Studio 2? Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the set, then?
What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. That's not true! That's impossible! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not gonna make kids shows anymore.
Well, what? Why?
I don't know. It's probably something to do with our main director being a creep. He probably wants to make snuff films. It's sad, but that's what Global Studio decided.
They'll make the edgy Steel Samurai reboot at some point. Yeah, no worries. It'll have Jack Black in it. Why aren't they gonna make kids shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all of this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand?
How could they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
The Steel Samurai yearns for the mines. No, that's not true. That's impossible. Well, I guess I know what new graphic I need to make after today. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here. Get a load of this! Probably the path to glory, right?
And this is...
A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show couldn't be canceled just to do, so some of I'm sorry, Penny, I'm having a stroke. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand better than anyone.
Something to say, me?
Oh, the double? Nobody can beat the old bag sextuple.
You're right. Okay. But what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
Well, that was easy. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died. And it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked. Something to say, me? But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what might happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studio back then, you know.
Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Alright guys, I'm pretty sure that this is the last time we'll ever see Penny Nichols in a mainline Ace Attorney game. Press Fs to pay respect. Oh wait, we should show her the badge, actually.
Hold it! Take that!
I'm sorry. I'm not sure what to make of that.
The final words of one of the greatest characters of all time. Definitely won't forget who she is. Hey, pal! I just wanted to do that. Oh, never mind, here's Penny again. Oh, I know she comes back, but she doesn't come back in a mainline game, right?
What? What did he say? You're still snooping around?
If you like the place so much, why don't you take it over for me?
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studio what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer!
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance?
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Uh-oh. You activated my trap card!
Who told? Who did you hear this from?
Huh?
Nichols.
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols? The assistant we talked to.
Oh, right. Anyways, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job.
And you claim Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe this rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole the Powers' costume. I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. So it's the pill bottle, probably. Here's my proof.
What? What did he say? That's a little empty bottle. What's that supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? Well, I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof he used those pills on Powers?
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Yeah, so?
This is the plate he used to eat that steak. There are traces of pill powder on it. Oh, the double? The triple? Ah, not even Old Bag can beat the Old Bag sextuple gaming.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Oldbag?
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
I'm sorry, that was really immature. Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez! She has ties to the Mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Oldbag.
Hold on a minute.
Poor Miss Oldbag.
Here, take this.
Photograph? Wait a second! Wow, look at D. Vasquez, like, without her, like, hood thing on. Very bizarre. Or at least I assume that's D. Vasquez, right? On the left? This is a picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Elmer was supposed to fight the bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell under the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Alright, bye, old bag!
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer? Hey, Nick! It's Ms. Vasquez! Hello?
Alright, if anyone can beat the sextuple ellipsis gaming, it's gotta be D. Vasquez. Okay, so 1.
Hello?
2. I should have voiced that while it was going, I'm sorry.
H-E-L-L-O! Hello?
Maya, you should at least try to be polite. Oh, the triple? No, Vasquez, you were so close.
I'm watching the clouds.
1. That's all she had to say, apparently. Oh, just 1. Oh yeah, did it say? Oh, it didn't save the changes I made with the little heart thing. Oh well, it's not really worth it. Nobody uses it anyways.
Excuse me, princess. Mr. Hammer came here the day of the murder and... Quiet. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick! She's really ticking me off!
Oh dear.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer! You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai! I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer!
Maya, you did it! You solved the case! Maya, you're a genius!
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond.
You can work with me forever, Maya.
My Fey blood speaks to me! I know it! I know it!
Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila? Oh, 1. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves? Oh dear. Okay, what does she do for the attorney's badge? We gotta know. We gotta know.
Take that!
Something to say, Vasquez? She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look.
Why are you showing that to me, Nick?
I guess... Can we show this to her yet? I don't know if this will get us in trouble or not. She's not even looking. There. What?
Where did you get that?
Well...
Old bag.
Old?
She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid the incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
The huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer.
Nick, she went inside the trailer.
The trailer door, it's unlocked. Save? I mean, we don't really need to save right now, but okay. Huh. You came. Well then. What was that problem you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing a kid's show for petty change. Huh. So I'm a blackmailer now?
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it?
I mean, sure it was an accident.
But you using it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from there. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord.
But you were the cause! You pressured him! And to think it was just an accident.
Well, excuse me, princess. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, Phoenix, think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. That's not true. That's impossible. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Huh. Just think. Why would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh. Well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. A foolish fool. Who fools fools foolishly with foolish fools. Of course, All the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now.
But, what? This is valuable evidence.
Boys? Uh-oh, it's the boys! Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
Okay, I'm sorry to pause, but I have to go take a picture of my dumpster real quick. I'll be right back. I wish this was a joke. I actually do need to do that. Oh yeah, I guess I should specify it. It's a crochet dumpster that my sister made for my dad. My mom wanted a picture of it. I don't know what for, probably showing her coworkers, but alright, anyways. We'll get back in the action here. What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Something to say, me? Tell me why! Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, isn't it? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No!
Hold it, pal! I heard everything! D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me, now!
Huh. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late on my entrance. I don't get very many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe? Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared.
Huh? Oh, don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Guys, this is why Gumshoe's such a great character. He's just doing his job. What a goat.
Something to say, pal?
Oh, the double? Oh, just a double.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay. Oh, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon, pal.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez! Well, that was a really short investigation. We might have been able to pull that off last time. Oh well. Oh yeah, I've sent a photo of the dumpster fire to channel discussion in the Discord, if anybody is interested in looking at it. While I'm shilling for stuff that I created.
Click that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Thank you muchly for cheering me on.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory. A game theory. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2? Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Wow, Phoenix, what a great joke. Wait, where's my opening statement? Do I not get one? You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in Studio 2 trailer on that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2? As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it, then I'm not here. Well, very well, Miss Vasquez. Miss Vasquez? I'm sorry, I'm having a stroke. Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick! I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down. So to speak. So I forgot to load any of the new graphics. I'll have them next time we stream. I entered the trailer. Little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks at the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, and we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2? I had him take me in that. I thought that it might be risky to walk, but with that monkey's head toppling over. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it!
Maya, there's 2 more cases after this. Alright, so I entered the trailer. The meeting began at 12. It was to be a rehearsal. I was fatigued. We had T-bone steaks. Oh, I didn't mean to go through the whole thing.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she said more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere.
Spoilers. Oh, because I said the 2 cases? Oh, everybody knows there's 5 cases in Ace Attorney 1. Come on. Alright, we'll just press, I don't know. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop at the employee area? No. Are you always this, terse? Guy who only played the GBA version? Hey, there's technically not a GBA version of Ace Attorney. There's a GBA version of, a Gyakutan Saibon. Oh dear. Okay, we'll press this. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on! Let's talk a bit more about this. Oh my lord. I forgot Edgeworth's voice. 1 second. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said for you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could, try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, man. All you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Hold on! You had Sal take you? What? We already found this out, Phoenix. It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops! It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate tea. Oh, wait, we read this already. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean, someone else? Someone who, doesn't love little girls? One person is enough. She committed murder during that break. she wouldn't have time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she said a little more. Okay, we read this already. Okay, I feel like the only evidence I could really present would be the steak plate on the last one. Alright, let's see if I'm right. Let's go, baby! Sherlock Holmes II! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say, you didn't. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone was left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate outside at a table. Yet there were no bones left on their plates. The plates were bare! Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? A little bit of extra crunch, Phoenix. That's what I like to say. I think I know how. You ate the bone, too! Nick? Are you sure? I mean, I love steak, but I don't even eat the bone. Hey, I don't eat it either! Mr. Wright? I too leave the bone. Can I try that again? I think I know how! Oh, okay. So I didn't even have to save. Okay, so the obvious right answer is you didn't eat the steak. Does anyone want to see what we get if we say it was boneless? You want to see it? Okay. Elementary, my dear Wilson. You were eating a boneless steak. Mr. Wright, say you are right. What would that prove? Right, Your Honor.
Nick? Remember her testimony?
She's... oh. Wait. Okay, is this a typo? This is supposed to be Maya talking, right? But it says Vasquez in the corner. This is an error, right? This is in the Trilogy collection, too. That's crazy. I thought they got rid of most of these. I think this is the first error I've found in one of these games while playing them. Anyways,
She said she ate a T-bone steak. She said bone. It's a bone, Luigi. You didn't make it.
correct. I was testing you.
Yeah. Sure, Nick.
Can I try that again? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that Incineroar. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was picking on salmonella! Mr. Wright, sometimes this court finds it hard to tell whether you're joking or being serious. Oh? I would prefer if you remained serious. Yes, Your Honor. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai! Oh. I don't even get to pick the other option. It picked it for me. Order! Are you saying... Alright, I went to get a drink and it went down the wrong way. That hurt. Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yeah? Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be boring, like all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick.
Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai sphere? Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy sphere as a weapon? Alright, we get a penalty for this one, so I'm gonna go with the real answer. You couldn't! I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yeah. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear wasn't the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove the samurai spear wasn't the murder weapon. So the only picture we have of the fence is this. So I guess we're supposed to present this. Oh yeah, we can look at it, right? Rest in peace, random guy. What? What do you mean wrong?
Objection!
But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present wrong evidence.
I can sense it too, with my fey blood.
Alright, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough! Right, okay, here's the real evidence. What? Did I... The shaft was mended with duct tape. Okay, so I feel like it's either Powers had the spear, so she couldn't use the spear to kill him, or it's that the spear is broken. I'm gonna go with the spear. Oh, okay, there we go. Sherlock Holmes the second, baby! I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that spear that broke during the morning action? Well, someone fixed the spear. The security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume like this through the chest? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon killed Mr. Hammer? Yeah, I can tell you. Would I make a claim that I couldn't tell you? Wait, would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the murder weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon. Okay, now we present the fence. Look at this photo! What is this? What? That's Jack Hammer sitting on those stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright. What is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studio. What does this have anything to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced through his chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Justin Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done to himself, or had done himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, died in the same way he caused the other men to die? 5 years ago? Precisely!
Ironic, isn't it? Ironic.
Ho ho. Very creative, Mr. White. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny what I say is true? Mr. White, let's say...
Now let's say, just for the sake of argument, that Jack Hammer died on the day of the murder like you said. Stay with me now, folks.
Yet, the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer, all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed in his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could he have dealt with the body? She had another way, she could move it, she couldn't. Okay, it's one of these two. I'm gonna say she had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body? Other than her hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Boom! Take that! Sherlock Holmes the second, baby! Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Salmonella who drove the van. Are you suggesting Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Yes, throw him in jail. Of course Salmonella was a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put in the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget they had to dispose of that steel samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burnt it in that small incineroar. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? Something to say, Miss Vasquez? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. White. Huh. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? I won! So what happens next? Don't question mark me. What? How am I supposed to read that? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. So you mean... D. Vasquez, it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. Who can say? Huh? Are you so sure I did? Mr. White, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you prove the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. White. What? What? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. But if there's no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? No further questions, Vasquez. Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? I know when to give up, Mr. White. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. White. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answer. A waste of time. Damn! Damn! Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? To come so far, only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Objection!
What? Edgeworth is on our side? Who would have seen this coming? Plot twist of the century, baby! Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Oh my gosh! Your Honor! That was amazing. I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Oh, well, yes, something to say, me? Indeed, verily I say, ergo. I want to hear what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick? Why did Edgeworth...
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty? After all that... My attorney's badge... I didn't mean to hit that button, I'm sorry.
Edgeworth, you do care. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers and saying,
He did it!
I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Especially not a witness to the crime leaving the crime scene, when she probably should have been questioned. Definitely no issues here. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're getting close. Real close. I can almost taste it. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need to twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. Alright, so I was with Sal and Oldbag, the assistant, called the police. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs in the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone too. We don't still have the script, right? Yeah, no. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It shouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue.
Objection!
Your Honor, I have another objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think, Wright, think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have known about the murder before going to Studio One. We got her, boys. Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth's helping me. Huh. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe that there would be no rehearsal. Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. Oh. Oh, do we have any evidence for this, though? I think we just press it, right? How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal the director? You have to find something to peg this on her. Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him! I knew Hammer was injured. Oh, cause Hammer wasn't injured, Power was injured, right? What do I present for that, though? Do I present the photo? It's probably the spear, right? Hold on, we'll save. Just in case. Alright, we'll try the spear. No! Oh, the witness's statement is faulty. I'm sorry, but I see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you. Ugh. Must be on the wrong track. I was gonna play the Edgeworth graphic there, but like Edgeworth is on our side right now, so I don't know. Yeah, it's probably the photo. Oh, there we go. You knew Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Mr. Hammer's dragging his leg in this photo. Well, that's because he was pretending to be Will Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think that it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known Mr. Powers was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you saw Jack Hammer limping. You didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put the steel samurai costume on. And he went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the steel samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Hammer who was injured all morning. Or that morning. We got her, boys. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing! Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? Fourth wall break, when? If there was a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can't prove it. And you're gonna find out why I can't prove it in 3, 2, 1. Nick, no! Saying you can't prove it now would be admitting defeat. She'll get away. But what proof could I have? I don't care if it's impossible, you have to fight. What? But I don't have proof. Do I have proof? Is it the blackmail? I mean, this would be the only thing I could think of. This is my proof. This is the photo? This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years, arrest the fence! Get the fence! Get 'em, boys! 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the house like carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago.
Ironic.
Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed on him, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us back to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives here, yet you've only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if... No. That's not true. That's impossible. As if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, and not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Her boys show up right now.
Get 'em, boys.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
Hey guys, hey. Guess what?
She had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's this now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs. In self-defense. What's this now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. But what? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pill. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking it was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you may ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him after all those years. We got her, boys. So, you did it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Miss Vasquez! What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, how could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! I keep getting the voices wrong. Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez.
No! Please, please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again.
We got him, boys. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
It appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Hi. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should not be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Will Powers, not guilty. Bailiff, come sweep up all this confetti. That is all. This court is adjourned.
I won! I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yeah, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think he tried to frame me for murder. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Do we have any evidence? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... I feel like it's the photo. It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the Steel Samurai.
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show. And as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I.
Congratulations, WP! Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... What? Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Nick? Edgeworth?
One second, I gotta get a drink for this. British. Tea and crumpets. Okay. Say something, Wright. I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What?
That was, too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. He really is. A liar. Oh, Phoenix, you don't know. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, I think it would have been better if we had not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings. Say the line, Bart! Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. I can outrun you, gay thoughts! Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals! Right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me! What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that incident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again.
Nick! This is it!
This is it, Luigi! You know what? Screw it. 1 second. Well, if it'll load. Oh wait, I saved it already? Oh shoot, I just need to load it. I'm an idiot. Okay, 1 second. This will be worth the payoff, trust me. Da 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 dum. Da da dum da 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 dum 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 dum.
This is it, Luigi.
That was probably way too loud, right? Alright.
This is it! The new show starts today!
This is it, Luigi.
You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kinda surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Wow, she doesn't even remember Penny Nickel's name. Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again?
WP is in that costume?
Wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. So are they saying Will Powers is the pink princess? Alright, we're not gonna get super far into this case, but we'll go ahead and start it. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. What? Guys, I can't believe it. Edgeworth is sus?
Hey, Nick! Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls? Dare I even ask why?
Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one.
Oh. Is that part of your spirit medium training?
Of course! Except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and forge anew under rushing spring waters.
Okay. I don't know about any falls, but Gourd Lake is pretty close.
Oh, darn.
Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something?
Good idea!
So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was spotted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though its namesake Nessie was proved a hoax. Locals are confident that their Gordy is the real deal. Okay, now hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Did they prove the Loch Ness monster doesn't exist? Did they really? This is a real question. I feel like that there's not actual proof, right? It could exist. Come on, video game. They settled it in court? Did they really settle it in court? Oh, you don't know. I don't know. Maybe Nessie doesn't exist in the Ace Attorney universe. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change?
The fake news! We all know Nessie's a real deal. Just like me, the real deal. Nick! The water pressure's kinda low in that shower.
You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose?
Good idea, Nick!
Apparently, fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. Okay, word of advice, never stand under a fire department hose. It'll probably rip your skin off. I don't think that's an exaggeration.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder.
Gourd Lake again?
The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24.
No way, I'm Edgeworth's age too? That's crazy. It's a Family Guy cutaway? Wait. I'm literally having dementia. What did I say that was a Family Guy cutaway? Was it the Loch Ness Monster in court? Was that a Family Guy thing? That sounds like a Family Guy cutaway.
Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor, known for his skill and connections.
Oh, drinking from a hose. Yeah, I saw that Family Guy sketch where he blows his face off.
He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away?
Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Oh, Nick? Yipes! Maya? The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect. In murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Well, I mean, before we find out...
Hold it! Take that!
You know, I think it's developing a nice luster. I'll look at your badge later, Nick. We've got work to do. I suppose you're right. Oh wait, we should talk to Charlie. Maya's favorite plant. Its name is Charlie. Oh wait, sorry, Mia's favorite plant. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Looks like it's cleaning day at the hotel. I hear they're planning on a second branch outside of the city. I could see the bellboy getting the angle of the screwdriver just right. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one, but it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt, too.
Have you ever read the famous dystopian science fiction novel 1984?
Maya brought in a poster of the Steel Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. Maya's desk. If we had more clients, I'd probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV. Alright, let's go see Edgeworth. Wait, we can go to the lake before we even talk to Edgeworth? What happens if we go to the lake first? Oh my gosh, it's Christmas! Guys, it's Christmas! This is where it happened? The room where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of the park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there is enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Oh, sorry, sir.
Nothing.
Sussy, Baka! The trial's tomorrow! We need clues on the double!
Oh, but sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested the attorney. Like, Miles Edgeworth, man. It's clear, sir.
Shut up! Just try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do.
Gumshoe's in his feels. Feels bad.
So just get out of my face, pal.
Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today.
Recruits. Ah! Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts.
Right! Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name?
And what are you doing here, pal? Investigating?
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it.
He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, you don't say.
There's only one thing to do now.
That badge! You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal. You gotta show that to someone who needs it.
Detective Gumshoe, you know what happened?
Huh? You don't know, pal?
No?
Wow, okay, mister. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer.
Head in the... Huh?
Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. Two! One of the men shot the other with a pistol. And
the shooter was Edgeworth?
a cop who arrived on the scene later arrested him.
How did they get there so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake.
A witness?
You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not. It's impossible, pal. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
Right. Who cares what a witness says?
I care.
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's really even taking this investigation that seriously.
Oh no!
After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are... I'm sorry, Gumshoe, I'm having a stroke. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial?
Oh yeah, pal, it's someone called, Shields? Raymond Shields? You ever heard of him? He knew his father. He hasn't got one yet.
What? The trial's tomorrow, isn't it?
Well, I don't know the whole story. But, apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case.
Why not?
Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him.
Unfortunately not.
Well, pal, you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth, pal. Prove that badge you wear ain't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney.
I have a feeling we were supposed to talk to Edgeworth first. Oh well. Who was the witness?
Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. Sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow.
So only the one witness?
Yep. It was pretty cold out on that lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, it's Christmas today! I'd almost forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa.
Have you ever read the famous dystopian science fiction novel 1984?
Alright, well I guess that's everything for here. Did we get any new evidence? Can we examine anything? I feel winter's chill from the bare leaves today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets?
I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb.
Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Okay, interesting. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend.
But no waterfall.
Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Alright, where else can I go? I can go to the detention center or the law office. I guess I'll see Edgeworth.
You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we?
I guess it comes with the territory.
I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah!
Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here?
Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were in here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! Okay, anyways. Well, why aren't you laughing?
Nick, should we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. A ghost trick. Laugh and he'd get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have much free time we can spend coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Damn, he's right. I hope you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me like this. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either. Believe me. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet.
What do you mean by that?
Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials behind his belt? Never.
What?
My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, They were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it! Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it?
Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what.
Help me. You. Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, Wright. Experience.
Nick, he's insulting you! Nick! Why am I always the one who has to get angry?
The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes. Late last night. The lake's a long way away from your office in the courthouse. Why were you down there? Gah. I see no need to tell you.
Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really...
Gordy.
Huh?
I went to see Gordy.
Gordy? What's that?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Edgeworth, this is hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case.
Why? But Nick's trying to help you.
I know that. But I don't want your help, okay?
Why not?
Look, just go away and leave me alone.
Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he?
Maya! Let's go investigate elsewhere.
But Nick...
Oh yeah, I guess I should check the guard. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Smile for the camera. Oh, he's unmotivated to say it this time. We still can't go deeper in. Oh, here we go.
Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you ever defended him, or if you defended him and you lost, your reputation to be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is pretty solid.
Suppose it would be if they had a witness.
Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're turning your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent.
I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said.
What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after the trial. He kept saying, right, 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 over and over.
Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I.
Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Oh, like Detective Gumshoe, sir.
What? Find something? No, sir. Not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigate. Gumshoe, I'm having a stroke, man. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about? The autopsy report. How do I get in touch with you, Gumshoe? You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Da-da-da-dum. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said about talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah. They don't have time to be thinking about giving you information.
Right. Now let's get investigating.
Larry became a cop. Spoiler, I'm probably gonna do the Shaggy voice for Meekins, too. I don't know who the random police officer is, but I'm assuming Meekins. Because who doesn't love Mike Meekins?
Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake?
Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. What's his name? Kieran? From the Sword and Shield, the Scarlet and Violet DLC? Wowzers. It's the ogre. Afton is everyone? Oh, Shaggy. Well, I don't know. I assume Meekins looks like he would talk like Shaggy to me. I don't know.
Probably not. But hey, look at the snack stand.
Samurai dogs?
I want a samurai dog. Please.
I gotta scroll down for this. Here we go.
A good old-fashioned American hot dog, Nick. Samurai dog. I bet they're great.
With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be?
They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know?
Nope.
You know, Nick, all these kids with their TikToks and their YouTube Premium and...
Huh. Someone left some poppers here. You know, pull the trigger. And it goes pop. Yeah, you know the ones. You see them around New Year's.
Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them.
Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them.
Was it that obvious?
Poppers, huh? I'll take them. Suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go?
Into my pocket.
Poppers put in pocket. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here on a day like this. Except maybe Maya. If she had a samurai dog. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Oh.
Wow! Gourd Lake really is big.
Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake?
Oh, well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here.
Whoa! No way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like a Jigglypuff.
Oh,
You know, like an hourglass shape?
well, it's shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit. There's a Gourd Lake in Yokai Watch. Is Gourd Lake like an actual place in Japan? Oh, Gourd Pond. Okay, that makes more sense. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Oh. Alright, I gotta do my best southern drawl here. This voice will be easy.
I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping.
They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder.
Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Are they here? This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise.
Wow, cool! Let's try it out. Hi. Oh, hi. I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough? Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Nick!
Will you stop that?
Maybe it's broken.
Don't kick it! Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices.
Well, what then? These things?
The party poppers.
Well, it responded. Yeah! You two, get your hands off of that! What in the Sam Hill? Look what y'all have done now! There goes a whole roll of film! What? Huh? Sorry, it's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off party poppers in a place like this? Well... What? Don't y'all try to play stupid with me just cause y'all think I'm some old country bumpkin. Yeah, I know what y'all Yanks think.
Wow, she's actually Southern.
I say, those Southern folks talk with such exaggerated drawl. They must be so dumb. Well, let me tell you, just cause I may be dumb, don't mean we all are. Lana, you can't just say that about yourself. Nick, help? And who do you are now? Her chaperone?
No, rather, we're sort of friends?
Just figure out what y'all's gonna say before you say them, for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of my papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day.
Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film.
Watch it!
Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay her later.
I'm really sorry.
This is my badge.
Huh? Ain't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something?
I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me now over the film. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter, and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, it's not like that at all. We're here to investigate the murder that took place here. On the lake? Murder? Sounds cool! Why didn't y'all say something like that in the first place? Go ahead, tell me anything you'd like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where'd Maya get to?
Sorry. I, was feeling a little overwhelmed.
The culture gap at all. Wow! Everybody hating on Southern people. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank if you... if it pleases you. Thanks! I think I'll be okay. Great then, I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Alright, so as a genuine Southerner, this voice is way too easy to do. It's a little funny how easy I could slip into this accent. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late night on Christmas Eve. Oh, that was supposed to be Phoenix! It happened late in the night of Christmas Eve. That's so? Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I'd seen when. Phoenix has been infested with the southern bug. So, what is it you do, Maya? What is it you do, Lotta? Oh, me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right here in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat! Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U. So I hear. So, when did you come up here? Oh, let me see. Guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you Oh, I need to play the America graphic? Okay. We're out here in the heart of the heartland. California, USA, baby. God bless America. Land of the free, home of the brave. What were you photographing? Didn't I tell y'all already? Meteors! Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars. That's quite the camera you have there. Y'all best know it. It's German-made. Genuine Sologen. A genuine Sologen. I have no idea what a Sologen is, but okay. It's not where they make knives? Oh, I guess it's a brand. So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that! The mic triggers the shutter whenever a Let me try that again. Oh, that! The mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up on loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat! In the bright daylight? So Her actual excuse is that she's taking photos of meteors at night, because she, spoiler alert, is brought to the stand as a witness, and the shooting was at night. I think that's all we can say to Lotta. I don't have anything else to present. Let's see what she says about her camera. Lotta? Yeah? So your camera, it's triggered on explosion noises? Hey, yo! Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I reckon it would. Your camera, didn't it get a picture of the murder? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. Would have been a photograph taken late last night. I checked them once. I checked them twice. I'm gonna find out who's naughty or nice, Mr. Lawyer. I don't remember if there was anything on them, though. But what if I got something? I could be witness to a genuine murder. Yeah! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Y'all come back now, you hear? Well, I guess we didn't finish examining everything because we did the camera so early. This camera's rigged to respond to noise. It only responds to loud noises, like a party popper. Hey, Nick! What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are there camping pots and pans made of aluminum? Oh, I'm sorry, let me take that again. Why are there camping pots and pans made of aluminium? There we go, now nobody's gonna start a fight about how I pronounced it. They, didn't talk about that in any law books. So, oh, why do you have to say aluminum again? So there's no laws saying they have to be made out of aluminum, then? I'm not having this conversation. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. This SUV's seen better days. It's dented all over. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. This sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents or on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Alright, I guess that's it. Do we get to talk to the boat rental shop owner yet? Accurate depiction of an SUV. Very true. Nick! What is this place? Boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of those boats wouldn't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? How about we go out on one when the trial's finished? Hey, good idea! You bet! A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They probably closed it because of Christmas. There's more forest off that way. Doubt I'll find any helpful clues in there. There's some boats floating in the dock. Is one of these boats used for the murder? I wonder.
Nick,
Huh?
I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride.
Oh, I guess that's it there for now. What if the murderer threw their weapon in the forest? Well, you know this police department would never find him. Oh no. Do you see who I see in the corner?
I guess Detective Gumshoe's still in that meeting.
Hey, pal! Thanks for coming down!
Detective Gumshoe!
We just finished the meeting. For better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Hey, it's that police department mascot. That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Ha ha ha. Good luck. Unfortunately, he achieves his goal. You know anything about the victim? No, I still can't ID him.
Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
Not a word. So how'd the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like yous or me, but still, I get the feeling that he's done something wrong. That if he's done something wrong, he shouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that?
So they think Mr. Edgeworth did it?
Well, trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled.
I see.
Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs your help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe? How come you trust Edgeworth so much?
Well, I think that's obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works.
Working relationship?
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. His methods might be a little extreme, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. I trust you. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn the trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth's a man you can trust, and you have my word on that.
I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy?
Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you.
Thank you.
Nick? Can you show me a photo of the victim? That face.
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just have this feeling that I've met him somewhere a long time ago.
Alright.
On this epic cliffhanger, I think this is where I'm gonna call it for today, unfortunately. Alright, so we made it 3 hours deeper. Maybe on Thursday? We're going to continue. It'll probably be a little longer than this stream, because I'll probably end up starting earlier, but we're gonna do hopefully most of Case 4, and then next week we can, we're probably not gonna finish the game next week, but we can probably make it through a good chunk of Case 5. Hopefully you all enjoyed this. Hopefully the audio was better quality. Always a work in progress, but you know. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, I'm gonna physically say this. Like it. Hit subscribe if you haven't. And, leave a comment. I literally reply to any comment I get. So, like, if you leave a comment, I will answer you. I swear. Cross my heart. But anyways, I will catch you guys maybe Thursday, if not next week.
Click that like
Adios.
button.